Hello again. I would just like to point out some differences between a Mossberg 20 gauge and my SKB 7900. Now, the first thing that's real different about these guns is that the SKB 7900 that I have on other videos on here is more of a trap gun. It shoots 60-40 instead of 70-30 like a regular trap gun. Like a regular trap gun. The Mossberg 20 gauge I'm about to show you is a field gun, so it shoots 50-50. And so if you'd let me get out that gun real quick. This is the Mossberg 20 gauge. You can see right here you can see the indentions. It says Mossberg. And this gun has an unusual sight. The little BB right there. It's an unusual little BB, and the sight is right here. It lines up. And it also has a sight right here on the back. That's on fire and that's unsafe. Now, the trigger guard and everything is a little unusual. Well, actually, this is actually not unusual. Most pump action guns have it on the left side. My SKB has it on the middle. That's why it's unique for a left and right hand shooter. Another thing about this gun also is that it doesn't have a modified stock. This is just a regular old field gun stock, which is a lot different than the SKB 7900 that I've showed in the past. As you can see, this has a modified stock. It's called a Monte Carlo comb. This one doesn't have one, as you can see, and it's because it's a regular field gun. When you hold it right here, your head stays down. You can hold it here, but your head stays down. On the trap gun with the Monte Carlo stock, your head stays up. It stays up higher. That way you can see where you're aiming at better. And it's a unique factor in it, and so it's actually really pretty neat how you can distinguish the two factors. To take this gun apart is a little bit different, and also when you close it, the action is different. This is a flat plate right here, and when you close the 7900, it's smooth circular. When you want to take this one apart, it's very similar like the SKB. You pull out the pins here, but there's only one pin in this gun right here. What's different about this is that right here and right here are two little pieces that you push, and that pulls out this part here. It takes out this part, and so it becomes different. The firing mechanism a lot is on this, like the one on the SKB, except the firing pin looks a little bit different. On this one, it's just a little piece of metal that stands up straight like this, and it's a real flat piece, about no more than a millimeter thick. And on the SKB, it's like that, but it's got a little pin, got a little hammer on it like this. And I know my fingers don't do a very good job of showing it, but it's a little different. It almost looks like half of an anchor. And when it hits the back of the firing mechanism there, it pushes that little pin out, and then it makes the indentation on the edge. on the edge of the shell. So you can see in both of these, there's indentions on the end. And that's because the firing pin has pushed a hole in all of these. Let's see, what else? I do want to explain something about the stock real quick, other than it's different. On the back of this, you can put a pad. You can take out these screws. You can take out these screws, and you can take off this back plate. And in turn, you can pull out a little metal piece that goes on the back. And you can take that out, and it'll turn it, and you can put a pad on there. So that's all I got, and I gotta go. My mom's hollering at me for something, so thanks for watching.